my best friend sent us some questions that we're going to answer. And yeah, that's pretty much what today is. So.
And we're going to talk about... Oh, did she ask the goal question?
She also asked that, yes.
Okay, I'm actually, like, really excited about it.
This whole podcast was Jenna's idea. So.
Yeah, basically.
So thank you, Jenna.
It was, what's it called? Produced by? No, sponsored. Sponsored by Jen. And we really need to have her on here because she's so awesome and lovable and fun. So.
Okay, well, I guess we'll just get into it.
Awesome.
The first question was things you wish you could tell your younger self.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay.
So I think that I wish I could tell my...
we never turned off the dryer.
Okay, so I guess growing up, I always like wanted to like marry my high school sweetheart because that's what my parents did.
I should have known.
So I wish I could tell my younger self that I did, and it's awesome.
Yeah, that's really sweet. Mine is really similar because I knew what I was gonna say when I read this question when she first texted them, but mine was I never really. I feel like I don't know why I think this, but even as a young girl, I was like, you know, you can't really like plan your life, you know, like stuff just happens. But I did think it was really cool that I like graduated, like was in college, met my future husband, we got married, and then I finished college, and then I got pregnant, and it was like in this beautiful like perfect order, and it just felt like a fairy tale kind of like what you see in the movies, you know. So I always thought that was like if I could have picked for myself what would have happened, it would be exactly the order that it happened in. You know what I mean? So I thought, I just think that's really cool. I think my younger self would have been like a movie, and I'd be like, I know. Yeah.
Okay. I went a little different direction, but I put that your parents have your good in view because
They have what?
have your good in view.
Your good
like my
in
good
view.
in view, because I definitely did not think that for a minute. And then my identity's in Yah and not in like my accomplishments.
Oh, that's good. That's really good. Oh, I like that a lot. That's really sweet. I think a lot of young girls could probably relate to that. You know, like you think that your value is in. Actually, I could have told myself that this morning. That your value is in, you know, not what you're able to accomplish, but that, you know, it's in Him. I'm sorry I drank that. No. Can you hear my stomach rumbling?
Bubbling.
Yeah.
All right, and then the second question was things your younger self would be excited about in your life right now.
Oh, I guess I kind of said that.
Yeah.
I took that as the same question.
Yeah, I put being married to a fireman and being a mom.
I always wanted to be a mom too, so I think that's really exciting. And also, I think that my younger self always wondered what I would do. I always wanted to be a writer, like an author of some kind, I think, just because I loved to read. But I think that, and I didn't know any nurses when I was younger, which obviously I'm a nurse now, but I think that I would have thought that was cool. You know, I would have thought that was cool that I ended up being a nurse, because I would have been like, I don't even know what those do, which was even during college. I was like, I don't even know what I'm doing, but so, yeah.
I guess mine would be that I got married young because I always wanted to like be a wife, and you know, so I guess it's cool that I got to do that so young.
Yeah.
And now we're just like living life, going on adventures all the time.
Yeah.
And it's
Living
best.
life together.
Yeah.
The best.
It's the best.
That's so sweet. I was looking at the picture that your mom has up in the living room, and we're all like holding up our ring finger, you know.
That was your idea.
Was
Sorry,
it?
did it.
I love that picture, and I was thinking, like, I remember Keely being like, and done, you know, like she was like, all my kids are married, and it really was like that's pretty cool, you know, that we all kind of get to like be married in the same, you know, at the same time. And Calvin's getting married in a couple weeks, and it's just so exciting. And Emily's, she's too young, so she doesn't need to be married right now, but you know, anyway.
Well, we say she's too young, but you got married at 20. What is she, 19?
That's crazy.
But I think the same thing about Emery. I'm like, you
Yeah.
can't get married. And I'm like, wait, I got married when I just turned 21. I was like, I guess you could get married.
That's actually so crazy. Don't say that again, Ken. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm not telling her that.
No,
but
yeah, that is pretty crazy.
I do think about that. I'm like, oh, like I guess I can't really
Yeah.
say anything.
Emily is 19. She's 19 in January. That's so Anyway. Yeah.
And then she said, what does sharing the gospel look like in your life?
I really like this question a lot because it looks so different for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, I mean, I don't really like typically like go into conversations like being like, oh, I need to like share the gospel. I think like when you have like Yah in you, like it kind of just like flows out of you, like the love you have for people. And I feel like if he's like that prominent in your life, he just comes out in conversations. I feel like most of my conversations with people end up kind of like being about God, just because most people in my life, he's a big part of their life too. So then we're just like, oh, look what Yah is doing, you know. So I just like kind of like that, or just sharing like, oh, like, yeah, Yah did this in my life, and like I'm so thankful that he did that. Just like random people I'm talking to, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
well, and like I think that it says a lot too, like random conversations with people being like bringing up not knowing whether or not they're a believer, but being like, this is my reality. Like he is blessing me, you know what I mean? And that I feel like speaks to people even if they don't understand it, they know that you believe that.
And I have like found myself like with people that I know like do not think the same as me, like being kind of scared to bring it up. I'm like, no, like I should definitely be bringing it up to them and like showing his goodness. And I feel like that's something I've like worked on the last few years, is like not shying away just because I know that they think differently than me, and just like praising him anyway, so that they can see like what he's doing and like what that you know he can do in their life too. But
that's really good. That's really good. I like I feel like mine is like two different ways, because when I'm at work, I won't lie, like it's kind of a struggle sometimes, I think, because of two things. It's like a really stressful environment, like it's just generally like working in ICU, like you always kind of have to be like on, you know, you can't really like relax like mentally because you're always having to like make sure that people are like alive.
Was they not dying?
Yeah, no, like literally. And so like because like of that, and because, and I'm also guilty of this, I'm not just saying that it's maybe people that don't have a very firm relationship with the Lord, but like because you also work alongside people very closely that like don't have that relationship, it is so easy for me to like slip into a negative mindset and not really do the things I'm supposed to do, or say the things I'm supposed to be saying, or running the race that I'm supposed to be running. You know, like I'm not really doing those things. And there's times where I like recognize that. And so every time it's like wake up call, like, you know, I get in my car, I pray every morning before I walk into work. And sometimes it feels like literally by the end of the day, it's like faded, like my gusto, because, well, number one, it's a long day, but I don't know, it's difficult. So anyway, to answer the question, like, how are you doing that? I think that it's like really important for me to, literally just live the way that I think that I should, you know what I'm saying? Like focus on me. So it's not necessarily like bringing up deep conversations with my coworkers that you may not be able to finish because of the environment they're in, but more like I need to like check myself, you know, and like how am I treating other people, and how am I handling this stressful situation, because I think the way that I react to things matters to other people. You know what I mean? And how they view who Yahweh is, because if he's in me, then I should be reacting that way. So that's kind of been a struggle, I think, because I don't know, it's just stressful. So
no, I think that's good, because I feel like whenever I'm in a slump and like in a negative mindset, and then someone else is just like super like positive, and you know, it's like, oh, like I want to be positive too. Like I don't want to like bring down the mood. So like, you know, you being positive, I'm like helps other people all the time.
Well, I think that's the struggle. It's like I'm not always positive, but I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
And one thing I did start saying, remember when I told y'all like I'm not gonna worry anymore? That's kind of gone away. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get back on that. Like I'm not gonna worry anymore. But I was saying that at work. Like people would be like running around and be like, I'm not worried, and they'd be like, I don't. Like they would like laugh, and I'd be like, I'm not worried. Like, it's all gonna be fine. And I think that people like kind of thought it was a joke until like something crazy was happening. They'd be like, Megan's not worried, you know? Like, so it'd be like, it worked out, you know? So anyway, I need to kind of touch base back with that. Anyway, and then the other thing would be like, at home with my children, actively talking about the ways that Yahweh is present in our lives and training them to look at the world and see Yahweh, you know? So it's like, we'll be driving down the road and I'll be like, Yahweh made it. Like I used to say all the time, like Yahweh made the trees, like he made the sky, he made the clouds, because that's what we're supposed to teach our children, is like how to see Yahweh, you know?
And I think that like you and Noah have done such a good job with that, because like randomly Shiloh just be like, Yahweh is so good, or like Heavenly Father is just so good to me. And I'm like, Shiloh, like you were 2 years old and that's the sweetest thing I've ever heard anyone say in my entire life. Like
it's definitely not perfect. I think it like, I'm not gonna get emotional on the podcast, but I've been like having a hard time lately, so it's like it's really hard because you're not perfect, and that's what's so hard, is like teaching. You feel like a hypocrite because you like teach your child, you know, like this is like what we are striving for, and then you can't even like meet the expectation that you're setting for them. That's really humbling, you know? So that's rough. But those are like the two ways. And there are times at work I'll be like in a patient room, I'll be like, you know, doing up whatever I'm doing. I'm giving them medicine, whatever I'm doing. And I'll be like, do you believe in Jesus? Like, I'll just tell people, because I'm like, there's nothing to lose. I'm never going to see this person. Actually, I see the same people all the time. But you know what I mean? Like, sometimes when people are sick, those conversations are, like, needed.
Yeah.
And sometimes they'll be like, yeah, like, I do. Like, he's the best. And I'm like, I know. And then we just talk about that. And sometimes people will be like, well, I mean, like, kind of. And we'll kind of talk about, like, do you want to pray? And sometimes they say yes, and sometimes they say no. I pray for them in my head if they say no. But I pray for them out loud with them if they say yes.
I love that's so sweet.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I love that.
Oh, no. Hold on.
Okay. That ringtone.
I know.
Oh, it's Lindsay. Oh, I'm so sorry. We're recording the podcast right now. Can I call you back in a little bit? Oh yeah, sorry. No, it's okay. Okay, I love you. Sorry. Bye. I'll put my phone on silent. I forgot that we were going to call today. She actually couldn't call me last night at 9 p.m. because she was at a fraternity house. I think they were like the sororities and the fraternities were like meeting like together or something. So anyway, I was like, oh, okay. Talk to you later, I guess. No. Okay, sorry. Anyway, yeah. So sometimes I do that too, but it's really only like you always like looking at me like, do it. You know, so like, I have to, you know, so anyway. Chloe?
Well, since I'm not working, my sphere of influence got a lot smaller. But I think just like living a set apart life, sometimes actions speak louder than words. And
that's so true.
You know, if somebody asks me about it, like I'll just be open. But really, I think my mission field is Levi and our kids to come. So like that's, I don't know, that's my most important mission.
Where you're pouring everything into. Yeah, no, definitely. I know it's like, what could come before that, you know, like your next. Like, what'd you say last time? If you want to change the world, love your family. Yeah.
That's so sweet. I love that.
Good stuff. It's so true.
And then like sometimes people do just ask, like I had a doula and she like, we had good conversations just because she was like, y'all do this different, why? And we found out we had a lot more in common than we thought. So
that's so cool. That's so cool. I love that.
All right, and then she said favorite verse or passage.
That one was hard for me.
I know. I put 3 because I was like,
yeah. I think it's hard too. It's a hard question because it's like, I mean, whatever.
The whole thing is good.
The whole thing, you can't really gain anything without. I mean, that's not true. You can gain something from any word that Yahweh has designated as powerful. But I do think that, like, obviously context is important, and the context is the whole thing. So it's like hard to pick.
Well, she said or passage.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like I go through like different like seasons of like, oh, like this one is like, you know,
speaking.
Yeah. But right now it's Psalms 23. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He refreshes my soul. He guides me along the right path for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely your goodness and love will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. But I just love that one.
It's
I was like,
so
just
good.
like peaceful.
Mhm.
Like, it brings you peace in like a
Yeah.
crazy time, you know?
Yeah.
So,
I have one too. You go ahead, Chloe. 'Cause I'm gonna pull it up.
I put 3, so bear with me.
Okay. No, that's good. I like it.
I put, and I actually don't even know what verse it is. It's like Exodus, I think maybe 4 or something. But it's whenever like Moses is like feeling insecure about like talking in front of people, and Yah's like, well, like who made man's mouth? And then he meets him where he's at and sends him Aaron. But that like verse that said who made man's mouth, I was like, yep.
Yeah.
Enough said.
How can literally like how do you even respond to that? Yeah.
And then the Exodus 34 where it talks about his character. And then I put Psalm 139. I went there a lot in college, but it's like, where can I flee from your presence? Nowhere.
Yeah, I just read that not very long ago. That's really good. I like that. I read I'm in Proverbs right now, and I read Proverbs 4 the other day, and for some reason it was just like really resonating with me. And I've thought about it multiple times like since then, so I'm just gonna read it. Listen, my sons, to a father's instruction. Pay attention and gain understanding. I give you sound learning, so do not forsake my teaching. For I too was a son to my father, still tender and cherished by my mother. Then he taught me, and he said to me, take a hold of my words with all your heart. Keep my commands, and you will live. Get wisdom, get understanding. Do not forget my words or turn away from them. Do not forsake wisdom, and she will protect you. Love her, and she will watch over you. The beginning of wisdom is this. Get wisdom, though it will cost all you have, get understanding. Cherish her, and she will exalt you. Embrace her, and she will honor you. She will give you a garland to grace your head and present you with a glorious crown. Listen, my son, accept what I say, and the years of your life will be many. I instruct you in the way of wisdom and lead you along straight paths. When you walk, your steps will not be hampered. When you run, you will not stumble. Hold on to instruction. Do not let it go. Guard it well, for it is your life. Do not set foot on the path of the wicked or walk in the way of evildoers. Avoid it. Do not travel on it. Turn from it and go on your way. For they cannot rest until they do evil. They are robbed of sleep till they make someone stumble. They eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. The path of the righteous is like the morning sun, shining ever brighter till the full light of day. But the way of the wicked is like deep darkness. They do not know what makes them stumble. My son, pay attention to what I say. Turn your ear to my words. Do not let them out of your sight. Keep them within your heart, for they are life to those who find them, and health to one's whole body. I thought that was really cool. I'm not done yet, but it really spoke to me that he was saying like wisdom and the words are like bring health to your whole body. Above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Keep your mouth free of perversity. Keep corrupt talk far from your lips. Let your eyes look straight ahead. Fix your gaze directly before you. Give careful thought to the paths for your feet, and be steadfast in all your ways. Do not turn to the right or the left. Keep your foot from evil.
I love when translations like say to guard his words, or like I think that's so powerful.
I know. I think I highlighted
Because like, what does that really look like in your life to like guard his commands and his word?
And it said it was 4:7. The beginning of wisdom is this: get wisdom. And it's like, what? But it makes sense. Like, and it says, though it will cost all you have, get understanding. How like that's just so
easier said than done.
Yeah, like I mean, it's just like really powerful because I mean he never said, it's gonna be easy, but like what do you gain like forever, so it's just like forever with him, so anyway, it just was kind of heavy but kind of like positive but kind of negative. I don't know, it was like a lot. It was a lot going on, but I just thought it was really good. So yeah.
A life lesson that you learned the hard way.
Wow. Let me think about that.
I know, I'm like, there's a lot. One of mine I put trusting that Yah had it planned for me, like not trying to speed things up because I want them to happen now, but like just trusting that he's gonna make things happen the way that they should.
Absolutely. Yeah. one thing I'm thinking about too was like, this sounds dumb, but nursing school is the hardest, like one of the hardest times in my life at that time. That was like the hardest thing I ever did. And I thought I was going to fail every test, and not in a way where like Micah thinks he's going to fail and he makes a 100. Yeah, no, that was not what was happening. I was like borderline, like making it the whole time. And I acknowledged Sabbath the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I decided that I was going to acknowledge Sabbath when I got married to Noah. And I think I had started before then, but I knew that as a married person, for some reason that was just like, I knew like that was what it was going to be. And so I started taking the Sabbath really seriously, like nothing on Saturday, like I'm not going to study, I'm not going to work, and I didn't, and it just didn't make sense, but I did. And I passed the NCLEX like first try, the board. So it was just one of those things where felt literally like a mountain, and it was like nothing to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he got me through. So that does make me think about that, because it was really hard. I mean, my stress level was crazy. I was like not okay, but I'm okay now. But I'm just saying at the time it was like, it just felt impossible, and it kind of was, except that he made that possible for me. So anyway,
I think mine kind of goes along with yours, Chloe, just like trusting him that like what his will is going to be the best.
Perfect.
Like, yeah, like whether we like understand it at the time or not, like we need to pray for his will. And I think like I had to learn that, because at first I was like, well, like, because when I feel like I always bring this up, so sorry, but like when my mom got diagnosed, I remember like it was like, I think it was like right after her like first surgery or something, because she was like in the living room because she had to like sleep like sitting up, and my dad was in there praying with her, and I was like walking to the kitchen to get something, and my dad was like, we just like pray for your will, like whatever that is. And I remember like kind of getting mad, because I was like, well, what if his will like isn't to heal her? Like that's not okay. And I remember like being mad about it. I don't know why. And then like I guess like sometime later I remember like talking to my parents about it, and they're like, Kendall, like his will is the best, like there's good that's gonna come out of this, like whether we like know it or not. So I was like, oh, y'all are right. So then I was like, okay, God, like I'm just praying for your will, like I don't know what that is, but
brave words.
Yeah, well, because it's scary, because it's literally like I have no idea what your plan is, but like I trust that your will is perfect and is best for me. And so I guess just like learning to give it to him, which is so hard, and I still struggle with that, but now I tried to pray for his will, not mine, but his to be done, and like,
and to align your desires with his will, because that's really what the issue is. Like, he doesn't change, like we need to change, and through that change I think that we gain a lot, and that's
but just learning to pray for his will, and then I feel like everything just works out better when you're praying for his will. So
because it's like, when you pray for his will, and then it whatever it is, like comes to fruition, you have that confidence, like I prayed for his will to be done, and here it is. And so it's almost like confirming for you, like not that his will wasn't already going to be done, but like for some reason it's like when we pray it changes our, like he's changing our hearts to see, so
it heals our whole body.
Literally, I mean, obviously the word is healing to our whole body, but when you read that you're like, that's all I need. I don't know, like for some reason it's just, I don't know, that's bizarre, but the reality, so
All right, and then she said, if money, time, location aside, what would be your dream job?
I had a couple. One, I
had a couple too.
Oh, okay.
I was like, if I could find a job like traveling the world that would make me money, don't know what that would look like, but that's what I would do. 100% is just travel the world. And then I always thought it'd be fun to be like a storm chaser.
Uh-huh.
I've always thought that would
you
be
like I said,
so
you're gonna
fun.
do it, and I'm waiting. So
Maybe we move to Oklahoma. We'll be a tornado.
okay.
I'm too much of a scaredy cat for that. I would not be
Well,
able
like,
to.
I don't want it,
swept
like,
away.
near me, but, like, if it's, like, if it's, like, going away, like, I want to see it. I don't want to be, like, in it, but
that's
Isn't that what they do?
they don't go in it. They
thought
like,
that's why
watch
they
from
have the
afar.
fancy cars. Did you not
Well,
watch
I think
Twisters?
you
Well, I'm not doing that.
that.
I mean, I don't want to be, like, in the center of the tornado getting picked up, but I wanna go, like, they don't get picked up by the tornado.
Because they have the fancy cars.
Well, then maybe
Yeah.
I need a fancy car. But I just think it'd be so
Yeah.
fun to, like, go watch tornadoes.
Yeah.
So money, location, time, and safety aside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That's good stuff. You have anything else?
No. Okay.
That drink is really making me like bubbly.
Well, I said stay-at-home mom, but I'm already doing that, so it doesn't count.
Yes, it does.
Well, I guess
You're
I don't
living
know.
my dream.
It is a dream. I would not change it.
Mm-hmm.
But I did love teaching and coaching. Like I would do it again. Not really, but
If you had to.
yes, if I had to.
Yeah.
And then party planning is like my jam.
Yeah,
I still
you'd be
think
really
that
good
you
with
need to start
So
a
that-
business. And
I'm
then
just afraid
I'll
if-
be your like sidekick. I'll
If
help
I
you.
did, then it wouldn't be fun anymore.
Yeah, because you'd be like other people, and then you don't get to like party with them. And it's like,
And
Like,
it's
y'all
like
get
it's more
together
fun
and people
because
to plan parties.
um,
Not the kind of people.
I do know people,
Oh,
I was like, I know a lot of people that will hire a party planner.
but it also makes a difference when like it's for my family because I'm like
Yeah.
I love this person. I want them to feel special. Like that's why I do
That's
it.
what it is.
So,
Yeah, and you do really good at that, Chloe. You're really good at making everybody feel special.
Yeah, you definitely throw the best parties.
Mm-hmm.
You and Keely.
It's not even the party; it's the intention.
Yeah.
You know,
You
what I
just
mean?
feel
'Cause
so
it's
loved
like,
after they throw you a party.
yeah, yeah.
well, good. That's the goal.
Yeah.
But I mean, stay at home mom. Yeah, living the dream.
Mm-hmm. Mine would be a stay-at-home mom, definitely. Like literally, I think too. Like because my mom did it, I just like thought that was like what I would do. Not that it's out of the running. You know, we'll kind of just see what Yahweh has for us. But and it's funny because I like already mentioned it, but I always thought like being a writer would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like really hard though. Writing is really hard. But I always like when I was younger, I was like, I'm gonna publish a book.
Do it.
You know.
I was about to say you still got time.
I was like, Matt did it.
Got lots of time.
Yeah, I did it. Yeah, it's not that it's like out of line. I think it's more just like, what would that?
Look like.
Yeah, you know. I don't know. There's like a lot going on right now.
I think it'd be cool if you did like children's books.
Yeah, I know. I have.
Me and
I
Larry
have
want
lots
to
of
do it.
ideas up here.
Y'all get together and create a children's book.
I have an idea. I'm not actually going to say it because the internet's going to take it and run with it. But I'm telling you, I have a really good one in here. So, all
I'm excited.
right,
One day.
cool.
Yeah, y'all said yours.
Mhm.
All right, and then the last one was something you don't get the hype about.
You already look like you're scared to say what your answer is.
I was like, I don't know.
Well, one of them I put Poppy on here, but I just found one that I that I don't mind.
I
So.
love Poppy.
That's funny.
And then I put big girl job. I just don't want to climb the ladder. Not
Being a
about
boss
it.
babe.
Actually, I agree with that.
Don't
I
get
have
it.
no desire. I like reposted a TikTok and it was like, I have absolutely no desire to like be a corporate girly. And I was
No.
like,
Literally
because
none.
she was like on the beach
zero.
and she was like, how am I expected to climb the corporate ladder when this is my favorite thing in the world? I was like, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw the same thing, but it was a girl like setting up for a party, and she's like, "How am I supposed to climb the corporate ladder when this is what I'm good at?" I was like,
You're like, I've never felt so seen. That's a really good one. Yeah. I mean, it's like, it's kind of hard too because I don't know, in a way, like there are definitely moments where I like consider like, should I like go back to school? Like, should I do something different? You know, not that that's really like the corporate ladder, but I do think that like the grass is just always greener on the other side. So sometimes I feel like maybe people think that by continuing to climb that they'll actually have more freedom. But I just think that like in general, slowing down is not speeding up, but people get the two confused kind of. You know what I mean? Like it's like we like forgot how to do it. You know what I mean? Like we like forgot how to relax. Like we forgot how to take it easy. Like, even people that travel a lot, like they take overtime so that they can go do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not saying that's bad. I'm really not. I think everyone just is on a different. But I also.
But I do feel like there's like a
that.
movement right now for like girls
Not
to,
a
like,
family,
get that,
but a career.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I'm definitely like family. No.
Yeah, basically.
The opposite.
Think about that. Yeah. That's good.
I also put Keeping Up with the Joneses. I just
Same
think that
idea.
is so dumb. Like, literally no one cares.
Noah says that all the time, so I don't know which one.
I say that, and my husband loves name brand things. But he says it's because of the quality.
It's the
I
clout.
love the name brand things because of the name was on it, and I felt like, ooh, like look what I got this Lululemon thing.
Yeah.
But now that like my parents don't pay for it anymore, and I have to pay for it, I'm like Amazon,
Yeah.
Target. I'm not.
I couldn't
spending my
really
money
care
there.
less about name brand
Yeah,
things.
you
but
and Noah have that in common. He, in fact, won't wear something if it has a name on it.
yeah,
Just-
Noah's
how-
always been like
That's
that.
how Micah is.
Micah didn't used to be like that.
I bought him Lululemon stuff, and he's like, no.
Oh. Well, I mean,
It's Lululemon.
but
But if
he
it's
wants
like
to wear the
Orvis or
Orvis. Yeah.
like a fancy fly fishing brand, yes. But if it's
Yeah.
Lululemon, absolutely not. You will not catch.
Y'all
that
just
many.
don't like
on
the
more
same
by the
brands.
name. Never mind, we don't have to bring that up. Okay, yeah. I'm really trying to think about an answer. I didn't prepare beforehand.
I didn't really think of anything, but I agree with.
Oh,
the
I have one.
corporate thing.
Concerts.
I agree with that.
I don't really care about them whatsoever.
really
I
like
could
going
never
to
go to a
concerts.
concert again in my life.
Unless Justin Bieber and Hannah Montana have a throwback concert, I will be there. But other than that, do not care.
I don't know. I just.
I like concerts, but I don't feel like I have to go all the time. Like I haven't been to one of those.
I just don't like crowds.
I low key
Yeah.
just
And
like
I just
don't
like don't
enjoy
want to be that
going.
close to people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that thunder?
Sounded
Sounded
like a
did not
knock.
sound like
Sounded
thunder.
like the building was shaking or something.
That's weird.
Well, we'll circle back. to that. That was weird. And no, it's yours.
I feel like there's so many things I'm like,
Yeah.
For some reason, I can't think right now, even though I'm like, there's so many things that I hate on the daily.
Well, 'cause I wanted to say,
Think
like,
about what they are.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah,
Like when
sure.
that whole thing was going on, I was like, but
Yeah,
you know, I don't know. I'm just like, sure,
that's a
great.
deep dive. Ooh, don't bring that
yeah.
up right now.
I'm like,
That's why I like contemplated bringing it up.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
when she was like doing her Eras tour, like
Yeah.
yeah, I like her music, but I'm also like,
I think it's also like, there's
yeah, I
some
don't listen to her
people.
anymore. I can't do it.
Have you seen those like videos on Instagram? And it's like, so the old ladies in church that called everything demonic were right. Like, that's demonic. And it's like, or that's satanic. And it's like, why am I 27 going around saying that about everything?
I
Like,
know.
you're
It
on one
really
side or
is
the
all
other.
around us, yeah.
You're on one side or the other. It's okay if you don't see it. I know what I see. So that's all. I'll leave it at that. But yeah. Yeah. It's all good. That is a good one though, because I did see somebody recently be like, everyone's talking about Taylor Swift's new album cover, and then she was like, "I'm at home with my kids, playing on the floor, like it matters not to me," you know. And I was like, "Yeah, that's really good." So
I feel like because she just got engaged, you know, like people are like talking about her again. I'm like, oh yeah.
in the tabloids.
Another thing I don't get the hype about.
Oh.
Don't care about famous people.
What? Oh yeah.
Literally don't
Wait,
care.
I feel like if I
Yeah.
saw like, I don't know, who's like a crazy famous person. I don't know.
Tom Holland. I was thinking about him the other day.
Were
So
you?
we know when the new Spider-Man is out. That's one thing I care about.
Oh, I
wanna
was
see
like,
the
who
new
is
I was
that?
like,
Spider-Man.
I thought he wasn't in. He's not the.
I didn't
Spider-Man
know there was a
anymore,
new
right?
one.
He's not doing
I
Spider-Man
may
anymore?
be that behind on the movies.
I was like,
that
I don't know.
may
I
be
heard
very
that
accurate.
a long time ago that he wasn't going to do that anymore, but I don't know.
I didn't even
Okay.
know they
But
were
I
making
feel
another
like-
one.
Well, if he's not going to
Brad
finish
Pitt.
out the
If I saw-
cliffhanger, I will be disappointed.
If I saw Brad Pitt, I don't even know if I would realize that it's him,
Yeah.
and I would not give a rip.
You know
Be
what's
like,
really
okay.
funny is Noah really likes Brad Pitt.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
But
Did
there are
he's
some people
actually
that
in a lot of good movies.
I just know he's not
He's
a
in
good
a lot of bad
person.
ones and a lot.
So
I
I'm
don't know.
like,
I mean, I don't know if he likes
honestly,
this
like,
person.
if you're a bad person, like, don't care. Like, what's the big deal?
It's true.
I don't care about
so funny.
seeing you in public if you're like a celebrity.
Yeah, I'm with
that is a
you.
bad person.
I think that just means that you're grounded in reality.
You know,
You know,
I do say
maybe.
all this, and I am definitely obsessed with the Robertson family. I love
Yeah.
them.
But that's the
So-
thing. Like, if I saw them, I'd be like, oh my gosh. But like super crazy famous people,
Yeah, I don't
like,
care.
meh.
Well,
care.
you'll never be super crazy famous if you like family. Yeah, I mean, it's just not gonna happen. Unfortunately, those people are like,
true.
their heads are in the sky. I don't know. I worry about them.
But like even like the
genuinely concerned for
Kardashians
them.
or like Beyonce, I'd be like, don't care.
Concerned for them. Concerned.
Like, will I watch
I
their
did
TV
see-
show? Yes.
It was just funny. I was like listening to her, and then I like noticed what you were saying, and I.
We got off topic. That's good.
Well, we don't get to
still
hype
haven't
about
talked
it.
our goals. I'm really excited to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm like excited to share mine, but I'm afraid I'm not gonna follow through. So.
No, you know what? That is, let's talk about what it is.
Accountability.
Yeah, let's talk about what it is. So Jenna has challenged us to, we each have to pick a goal, and we have to do that goal for 7 days, and then we have to report back next week when we podcast on Friday. So that means we would need to start tomorrow and then do it all the way until the following Friday, until the end of the day, which is basically when we podcast, is in the afternoon. So we each kind of thought up a goal that we have, and then we're gonna do it. And I don't know. I'm gonna try my absolute hardest to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just believe that I can do it for 7 days, because truly, you can do anything for 7 days. That's what I'm talking about. You can do anything for 7 days.
Just do you really want to or not?
Yeah, and I know, and that's the thing. I think that's the beauty of a goal, is like the motivation aside. You should do it out of the discipline the self-control, right? This is a biblical value. The self-control that you have, and not based on your feelings. And I'm really talking to myself right now, because I am the least self-disciplined person that I've met in my life.
I am so bad at self-discipline.
I think I'm worse.
I don't know.
It's
pretty
really bad. It's really bad. And so anyway, I know that I struggle with that, which is why I think I was really excited about this, because I was like, yes. Okay. I actually have 2, and I'm going to have you guys decide on which one do you think I should do.
Right, well,
You're going to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, so I had come up with one, and I was like, oh, I'll ask Micah and see, like, what he thinks my goal should be. And he said not buying anything from Amazon for a week. And I was like, well, I've already haven't bought anything for a few days. So I'm already on that track. So we're just gonna keep going with that, I guess.
Okay.
And then,
You're like just adding things to the cart.
it's just make me feel better. Saturday, we buy all the stuff. But, which is kind of sad, because I had stuff for like Sukkot that I was gonna like get.
Yeah.
And I was like,
So
you know
are
what?
going to do that? You're going to try not to buy it for 7 days?
Yeah,
Okay. But you're going to do 2 goals?
Well, because this one I had for myself. So
Okay.
that one I will for sure
So
do.
Micah-
This one I'm going to try my best to do. And that's like
You're going to do it.
no fast food, no like stopping to get a drink anywhere,
Okay.
like Sonic or anything like that.
Okay.
So I'm like going to try and do that.
You're going to try not to, even the drinks. That's pretty good.
Yeah, because
That's pretty good.
like last night I was like, I'm going to go to Sonic and get a dirty Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mhm.
yeah, I'm going to try not to do that anymore.
I think that's good. So are you going to, let me ask you this. What if you went to the grocery store and you brought it home?
So
Does
that's
that
not
count?
fast food. Like that's not.
No, I do.
Like, that doesn't
I do
count.
agree with that. I really do, because I feel like it's kind of the mindset of like needing to go and get something. It's this weird thing. I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
Something about the young people these days, me included. So it's like, I do agree that like making it at home, like learning to have like excitement about something that like you made. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
for some reason, it's like a mental shift. I had to do that too. So that's good.
Yeah.
So you're not going to go through I need specifics, because we're going to touch base next week. So you're not going to go through the drive-through.
No, like
I'm like,
no
should I be writing these down?
morning
Yes.
coffee.
Chloe, would you please?
No
Please.
stopping at Chick-fil-A
No
on the
coffee.
way home.
Yeah.
No, because I spend crazy money at
I
Starbucks.
was like, you have a espresso machine. You're fine.
Yeah, but it's easier to just go through the drive-thru.
It is easier.
But
You need an espresso.
I
want one
an
of those, but
espresso.
Laramie said he wants some espresso machines.
Yeah, well, I
Micah
want
said no to my
both.
espresso
And
machine.
Noah said no
So.
to both.
I was like, that one was a wedding gift, so that's the only reason I got that
I
one.
know you do
But-
need an espresso.
I want an espresso so bad.
Okay.
But and now I'm gonna have to go to the
know.
store
We could all
and
go in on one
get-
for her.
because I wanted to get those drinks that Laramie got the other day,
The creatine
but
ones.
they're on Amazon.
Yeah.
So
You can get them at Sprouts.
But you could go to
I'm
the
gonna go to
grocery store
Yeah.
and get one.
Uh-huh.
so there are ways to enjoy things
Yes.
without going through the drive-thru, because I know what you mean. You go through it one time and you end up getting more than you planned on,
Yes.
or you add a little extra shot in there and it's 80 cents more. I get it. So this is really good. Kendall, I'm really proud of you. You're going to do really
We're
good.
gonna see how this goes.
And you're not shopping on Amazon? You're going to withdraw.
I know.
That's a lot. That's hard.
Which, like, I haven't
I'm proud of
really
you.
been seeing, like, because I usually buy clothes kind of, like, crazy. It's kind of insane. But I haven't really been seeing
Me
anything.
neither. And I've
That I
been wanting
love.
new clothes, but I haven't really seen any.
So it's, like,
the
helpful
weather
to me.
is
I'm like, okay.
changing, So
Yeah.
we kind of have to,
Well,
you know, we're waiting for
and
fall.
I kind of feel like, okay, it's almost September, which means I start wearing my fall clothes, which means, like, all my fall clothes I wore last year, now it's, like, new again.
Yay, get those
So now I'm
out.
like,
oh, we should.
do I
We
not
should
have
a fall
to
clothes
buy?
party.
New clothes? I mean, I will
Yeah.
later on, but not this week.
Have you seen the, excuse me, have you seen the clothes swap parties?
No.
You all bring your clothes, like your cute clothes.
Yes, I
And then you
have.
kind of just do, which, you know, not all of us were the same size or whatever, but still I'm like, sometimes stuff ends up not fitting like you think it would or whatever. So you bring all your clothes that are like cute, but you're like, it's just not for me. And then you literally just kind of like, everyone just takes
That's
what
fun.
they want. I know. I think we should do it. Write that down.
And
Write all this down.
Chloe, you got like rid of some of your clothes and then gave it to me, so it's like I got new clothes and I didn't have to buy any.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I love getting hand-me-downs. Love
too.
it.
Me too.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
I gave a whole bunch of dresses to Nana recently, and she was like so excited and made me so happy that she.
Is that the dress you wore to the thing the other night?
No, I don't.
Oh
think
no, she got that on Amazon.
Yeah.
I was
I
like,
gave
'cause she
that
looks
one
so
her.
cute.
Yeah.
No, I gave her like that gingham dress. It just wasn't really vibing with me. And then I gave her. I don't really remember. I gave her a lot of stuff.
I gave her the gingham dress. Wasn't really vibing with me. Where's gingham?
I know it's just exactly the same pattern, but you know what it was the neckline combined with
Oh.
the arm situation. I just couldn't. It wasn't really for me. So anyway, I'm weird about the top half of my shirts. So okay, I actually had a couple goals and I can't remember what they were. So let me think a
Okay.
little bit hard. I'm just gonna start talking and see what comes back to me. One of the goals I considered was no added sugar for 7 days. So I'm talking more like actual cookies. I would not necessarily shy away from maple syrup or honey or something like that, molasses. I'd be okay with that, but not like coconut
Processed
sugar.
Oh, okay.
I probably wouldn't do coconut just because I feel like it's really the same thing. I wouldn't do like brown sugar, granulated sugar,
Yeah.
like coffee creamer with sugar in it, like. And I kind of go through these phases where I like.
Then you need to make my coffee creamer.
Okay, we'll talk about that in just a
Okay.
moment. I want to hear about that. I will go through phases where I feel like I have never necessarily like mentally been like, I'm going to go low sugar. But it's like because I try and aim to eat a certain, like when I'm like trying to go heavy on protein, it automatically puts me a little like lower on the sugar, you know? So anyway, I notice that I feel better when I do that and I don't have as many like emotional up and downs. Because I think when my blood sugar goes up and down, it makes me feel like I'm crazy, you know? So anyway, that was one that I considered. But I will say, this is so, it's sad, but like when I do set goals like that for myself, sometimes then time with my family goes to the background a little bit because I'm like so focused on trying to find food that doesn't have sugar in it, and I'm like neglecting them. So my other one was this. It was like, so because I'm working and Noah is the one that's staying home, he always wakes up in the night and feeds baby Ruth and puts her to bed and wakes up early in the morning, gives her bottle because I'm like going to work the next day. So the other goal I considered was to be the one that wakes up with baby Ruth and feeds her so Noah can get a really good week worth of sleep. Not that I would never not do it again, but like I literally never get up to feed her ever. He's always the one that does it every day. So that was the other one I had. So it's like hard, you know, because it's like this one feels like a goal for me, but then that would feel like a goal for him. And then I had another one.
Well, just do all of them and see what sticks, you know?
Yeah, that's why I gave two.
No sugar and no sleep. I feel like I'm dying. I don't know. I feel like maybe the other one just feels more like a goal like for Noah, you know, which makes me feel like I'm maybe more
Apt to do it.
apt to do it because it's like for him, you know. I had another one that was really good. Okay, hold on. You go, and I'm gonna think more about this.
Well, mine's like really simple, but I thought if I kept it simple, I would be more likely to do it.
Yeah.
But we'll see, because it's actually been a goal of mine for a long time, and I haven't done
Oh my
anything.
God, I'm excited. What is that?
It's just, I want to walk 2 miles a day. Like, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's really good.
I
That's
love
not
that.
simple at all. I think that's awesome.
So we'll see.
You know what? That's
And I would love to walk down the
easier than you
road,
think.
but like if Laramie's not home, I'm like, I don't really want to go on a walk by myself.
Me and Micah will go with you
Okay.
Yeah.
because
Like a
we
little,
started doing that and then we stopped.
Post dinner.
Oh,
What's that called?
Let's do that.
Oh my gosh, what's that called?
Ambulate.
No. Anyway, it'll come to me.
All right.
We can do a hot girl walk with Micah.
I think that's a good goal. And your mom has that walking.
I know. I was thinking about
And
that
I'm telling
too.
you, you hop on that thing, you turn on the TV, you're like a mile is like in no time. That's great, Chloe. I love that goal. I'm excited for you. I forgot to think about what my other one was. I guess it's just not meant to be. I don't know which one to do. I think I'm going to be honest. I don't want to do the Baby Ruth one, so I think I should do that one. You know what I mean? Just because.
I thought you were going to say, I don't want to do it, so I'm not going to.
I know. I was like,
No, I think I should do that one because I feel like it's like, it is selfish, but it's like the exhaustion that I feel, to me, feels so real. And it's like, I don't ever want to compare like how tired I am to how tired Noah is, because it's really not about that. Like, we're both tired. But sometimes I literally, like, it just overwhelms me. And it makes me feel a bit selfish, I think, because I know that there's times where like I could get up, but then he does. So anyway, I think I should do it. I'm going to do that one. And then I'll have my chocolate and everything will be fine. I'll try that again on another day.
you can be like Kendall and wake up when Baby Ruth does and have your little chocolate.
Wait, what?
Micah was outing me last night
you talking about?
because the other night I could not go to sleep, so I was hungry
Yeah.
and I got a snack. And Micah apparently got really mad because because I was eating chips.
He woke up to crunchy.
And apparently he got really mad about it. Didn't say anything to me. I was just having a snack. But he like told everyone last night. I was like,
He was like, she's eating chips in bed.
Oh.
but there were no crumbs.
No one hates when I eat in the bed. He literally hates when I eat in the bed.
But that's the thing,
I'm
like
that's like my
because
dream is to sit in my bed and eat
well,
food.
I love like bed rotting. Like I love to rot in the bed and watch TV, and Micah can't stand that because he's like, we're not sitting in bed all day, and I'm like, that's all I want to do is sit in bed all day and
He
watch
sounds like me
TV.
and Noah. Yeah.
And he's like, no, we have to go outside. We have to do this. Like, if we're gonna watch TV, we have to do it on the couch. I'm like,
So many rules in your house. Too many rules.
you can tell him that because I've already told him. But yeah, apparently he got upset the other night because he woke up to me eating a bag of chips. But
Okay.
It made me think of on SpongeBob when Patrick's like, oh boy, it's 3 a.m. and eats a hamburger.
which, like, I don't know, like, me and Emery, like, sharing a room, like, we always had, like, late night snacks. Like, this girl had snacks stashed
Well,
away in
and
her
it's funny
room.
that Micah was offended by it
like 12.
because in high school one time, it was like after midnight, and I like heard the oven like beep, and I was like, and I like went downstairs, which I didn't normally, like I wouldn't normally do that, but I was just like, what's going on? And he was making brownies.
No, he can no
He
longer.
made brownies to put in his snack locker in his room, by the way.
He can no longer say anything to me.
The lockers that we have now? That was a snack locker?
Because one night, I did, like, I don't know what time it was. It was during the summer. But I was hungry, so I made muffins. And he ate, and I was like, oh, like, I'll have one right now, and I'll save the rest of the morning. Woke up, they're all gone. He ate them all. And I was like, those were not made for you. I mean, like, you can have one or two, but not all of them. They're not all for you. So he cannot
That's
complain
so
about my
funny.
snack making if he is going to benefit from the snacks.
I think that's really funny because Micah, I feel like he's like a snack eat. Like Micah, like when he makes a snack, it's like
It's
like
a
that.
good snack.
It's a good snack. I actually remember here in this space when me and Noah were living here, and Noah was filming that movie up at the house with all the police and the dogs and stuff. And I was over here, and Keely and me and Micah, for some reason, were all stuck here because we couldn't leave to go up to her house. So they were just hanging down here at the shop, and I started making a snack, and it was like a rice cake with like peanut butter, and I sliced up some banana, put some chocolate chips on there, and he was like, "Wait, like you're making that right now?" And that was when I learned that Micah appreciated a good snack because he was like, "I want that right now too," and I was like, "Okay." And it was, me and my room weren't super. I mean, we just hadn't spent that much time together, so it was funny. And then that guy started peeing outside the window. Haley had to make us move.
That's crazy.
That's not really involved.
I remember because I think like later that night we went out to eat to like some Mexican food restaurant because like everyone like couldn't be here, so we went out to eat, I guess,
maybe
while the movie was going on. And I remember hearing about that story.
Did the guy peed?
And then we got back from the Mexican food
down.
restaurant, and everyone was still up at the house, so we came down here.
And he did it again.
He did it again.
Oh my goodness! But I guess Micah had to go get the eggs from the chicken coop, and then there was a big old snake in there. So then we had to kill the snake. You remember that?
Yes, I wasn't here for that though.
Oh.
I was sleeping.
Then maybe it was a different.
Because I had to go to work or something.
Oh.
And I was sleeping in Chloe's room. I slept in your room that night. When the movie was
I wasn't here.
All those cop cars.
They were here for a while, so maybe it was a different day.
It was
Yeah,
for the,
I remember.
cop cars for the movie.
I was at school because I remember seeing this stuff on.
Okay.
Because there was
Well,
one
so-
day where me and Mike were gonna hang out, and he was like, "I can't leave. There's all these people," and I was like, "We can't hang out." I'm like,
That's weird. That's a long time ago.
that was a long time ago.
Ooh, anyway, that was crazy.
Okay, so
Did we all pick our goal? Yeah.
I was
let's
gonna say
recap.
no fast food or drinks, no
can do it.
Amazon, double whammy there.
Double whammy.
Really gonna go through it this
No
week.
sleep for you.
Well, yeah, basically.
Wake up and
You know,
feed baby Ruth.
watch it. Like I'll say this, and then she'll start sleeping through the night again because she's been waking up at midnight.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, I'm just gonna be more intentional about letting Noah relax at the end of the day because, quite honestly, I just lay there, and Noah's like, you know that meme where it's like, you know, talking about that Instagram video where there's like so much going
Yes, all
on.
the banging.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
our house, and I'm sleeping, and Noah's putting the kids to bed, bathing them, feeding them, snacking them, tucking them in, praying with them, and I'm like, so I'm just gonna try that whole process. Okay, I'm just gonna try and be more involved, and feed baby Ruth at night. That's my goal. Okay.
And then walk 2 miles a day.
Yay! I love that. We'll report back in 7 days. I'm just really excited. This is good.
I still cannot think of what the name. It's like after you eat and you go on a walk. What is it called? Me and Laramie say it all the time.
Shimmy.
It's gonna drive me crazy. I'll ask him.
Post meal. Walk. I literally just don't know what. Just text him. I guess I can turn the.
In the middle of fighting a fire.
Should we say bye?
Yeah, probably.
Bye.